Happy Friday. My name is Michael Leeserman with the Trial Guide's Tip of the Day. The date is February 6, 2026, 2626. And our tip today comes from Michael Cowan's book, Big Rig Justice, a comprehensive guide to maximizing value in truck accident cases. Your language choices can keep the jury's focus where it should be, on the fact that the defendant's negligence harmed the plaintiff. So what words do we use? If you've listened to me, I know I've given a talk through Trial Guides about the idea of take. I like the word take. What did the wrongdoer's actions take? What did the truck driver's actions, the truck companies, or in other kinds of cases, the premise owner, the healthcare provider, what did they take from your client? Did they take from Jane or John or whomever? So that's one way, using active voice instead of passive voice. And the other thing, not the other thing, there's lots of things. There's lots of word choices, and one of them is choice, right? So it's not just you did this, which wasn't safe. You chose to do this, right? Was that in violation of your own policies? You chose to violate your own policies. You chose to break the rules. So choice is an important word. What did you choose to do? I believe take is an important word. And I think a lot of the words that we use, you should think about them. It shouldn't interrupt your natural flow in speaking. It will roll off my tongue because I've just created a habit of saying, return a verdict for Jane for the value of what the trucking company took from her, what was very valuable. There's a lot of language in that. It's returning the value, not giving. It's a verdict, not an award. I think these are all words that we want to think about, and don't get hung up on it, right? I've seen people do that with like harms and losses. They'll actually stop themselves. The harms and losses. There's no magic to any of these words. They're not incantations. It's more of what it represents and how you're presenting, what you're communicating to the jury. So I actually like suffering and pain. I like that better than harms and losses. We could try the same case, plug in pain and suffering, or I like suffering and pain because it kind of interrupts that natural flow that you might have without thinking. That's the problem, is using words without thinking about them. As long as you're thinking about them and using them deliberately, they're not just coming out idiomatically, just as thoughtless idioms, then you'll be fine. Don't overthink it, and think about it a lot, build the habit, but then when it's live in front of a jury in a deposition, do what flows and do what's natural. Let's take a deep breath together and be grateful to be alive today. May we fight mightily for those things that matter, and may we be willing to drop those things that don't. May we have the wisdom to know the difference. May our work be fierce and compassionate. 3 sounds of the bell now will help you release what no longer serves you. This can take you into a silent meditation practice, a prayer practice, or you can just let the sound wash over you and clear space for what truly matters in your life and in your work.